Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the Indie Spotlight, where I take you on an adventure to find out if this early access game is worth your time or if it'll end up in your wish list. Today I'm going to go into Enshrouded by Keen Games, the developers who also made Portal Knight. We're kind of on a sandbox kick because we played Palworld last week, so this week we're going to see the difference between silly fun and dark fantasy. Enshrouded brings you a dark medieval fantasy where you and friends, if you choose to invite them, must survive the Shroud in heart-pounding action combat. You can also create epic voxel-based buildings, craft legendary gear, and find secrets hidden across Embervale. My favorite thing about sandbox games is the ability to create your own experiences, craft your own homes and villages, in this case, the Shire. Gather the gear required for boss fights, and the opportunity to adventure with your friends Baggins and Gamgee. I'm really excited to just jump right in, so as a reminder, this video is brought to you by Antonline. To hear about them and the brand new NVIDIA Supers, hang out at the end of the video. And don't forget, if you like what you saw or you have any questions for me, I'm usually live on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, on twitch.tv/Antonline. Without further ado, alright, I am very excited to be in the Shire with my good friends Baggins TV and Gamgee. This is actually a game on their own server. They've invited me to play with them, so don't tell Gamgee I'm stealing her harvest, just so you can have fun content. But hey, what's up? You're probably wondering why I'm on camera today. Specifically, someone in the last video that we made was like, hey, I'd rather see your face, Lily. So hi, here I am. This is what I look like. But so thanks to my friends allowing me to come over to their base, I've been actually able to see all of the things available to you at the beginning. So this is around level 10 for Baggins and Gamgee. I just started, so I'm level 3, level 2. And so that's a blacksmith, and they actually have been able to go around and gather. So this is the Shire, if you haven't seen, and Gamgee has put, it looks like she has separated the merchants from each other. So these are the crafters, this is Scree the hunter, and basically like each one provides, you know, a blacksmith. In this game you'll need to find the blacksmith if you want to craft anything. When I first started, I did have to suffer using my fists and like wooden clubs against wolves in the darkness, and that wasn't a great experience at all. But just to give you a backstory before we go on an adventure, because Baggins and Gamgee are preparing to set that up. This is Embervale. The world is Embervale. There's different biomes, and this current biome that we're in is a spring biome. So everything out here feels very Valheim. But there's like an autumn and like a desert and all that. Hey, I'm just checking out these crafters to see what's going on, like what they offer and stuff. So I'm lucky. My friends provided me with gear. This is Baggins' hand-me-downs, so we're good with that. All right, the backstory. The backstory here. We are Flameborne, and the Flameborne are gifted so they can fight the Enshrouded. If you watched the beginning of the video, you would have seen like the cloudy areas. You're going to see that here in our gameplay. Ooh, what is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think this is what makes Enshrouded a little special. It's skill tree. And there's so many different ways you can go. I think I'm going to go the assassin route. I don't know if I were to be able to solo a game as an assassin, but since I'm playing with friends, I'm gonna go with assassin. Baggins over here, he's gone with like a flame wizard, so he's a caster. And Gamgee is a berserker, so she's our muscle, she's our tank, she's our shield, and then Baggins is the wizard. So between Baggins and I, we do the damage, and Gamgee will be the tank. And having a group dynamic like that makes this really fun. So like when I don't know if you've ever played Valheim, but when I played Valheim, I was a builder. I mainly focused on building, and but everybody had the same role. Like everybody had arrows and everyone had swords, and basically so in this case it's like you have different classes. Dark fantasy is really appealing to me. I don't know if you've noticed that from the videos on this YouTube, but I really like roguelike type games, or I like soul-like games, or anything with that dark fantasy vibe. Last week we played Palworld, which is pretty cute and pretty fun, but I think Enshrouded might have been better off if they had released the game at a different time than Palworld. I think it just might have been a little overshadowed. It's really well done. as I play through this, it's been... I played other survival games, it's pretty self-explanatory. But what makes this unique is the Vox building in this game. So you could see that beautiful Gamgee over here. She actually was inspired to make the Shire and put hobbit holes in this hill. She went around searching for a hill just to start building. And what voxel-based building means is like, you don't have you don't have floor foundations, you don't have walls, you're making each thing by square. And so you unlock the square items and then you can start building them, but it's by square. You can terraform, and your base is a circular radius around a flame. So the flame is what allows you, so the flame altar allows you to build in a circle. Someone decided to see how far down they could build, and what they did was they had to continuously build down, and then when they got to the outside of their radius and the perimeter of their altar, they had to move the altar down further to continue digging down. And they wanted to see, we've got some game breakers out there, and they wanted to see if they could break the game, and yeah, they tried their best. So, we are going to go on our first mission. It's the Queen's Tomb. Looks like we all have that in common. There is a shield reward, so maybe someone can use that, but this looks like a great place to start. In the Lost Kingdom, you're going to find, like, the caves. You're going to find Vuka in those caves. We're about to run into a few of those. There's scavengers in the forest, and, what was the last one? Fell creatures in the mist. I'm really excited to go out with them. So these are my good friends. If you tuned into our Twitch channel, Baggins actually streamed with us, and just a little backstory between Gamgee and Baggins and I, because it's not often you actually get to see me play with friends. Last week I was blessed by my community. They played Pow World with me, but today I get to play with Baggins TV, who has actually been a mentor in the gaming space for me. So it's kind of surreal that I get to make a video with him today. So Baggins, if you're watching, I am very happy to have you and the beautiful Gamgee showing me a good time in Enshrouded. This is actually ideal. When you are playing survival games, you have a builder who loves building, and then you have the explorer who spends a lot of time exploring and fighting and gathering equipment and stuff. And then you just have the mercenary that you can hire. And today, I'm that mercenary, you know? What are other fun things about this? So, what makes Enshrouded unique compared to other survival games? You saw the skill tree, which was really awesome. I'm definitely gonna go down the assassin route. We'll take a look at it again at the end of the video just to see. But right now I don't want to miss out on this tomb action that we got going on. But also the way that the timing in this world works. All right, so nice. I love it. Thank you. She's tanking and I just slashed it in the back. But so in the talking and gaming is always my favorite talent. But so you can sleep, and it's almost like a multiplayer. So if you find a bed, you can rest on it, and the amount, depending on how many characters are in a bed, makes the multiplayer higher. So if I were to lay in a bed, it'd be 1 times making nighttime faster. If Gamgee laid in bed with me, or not with me, near me, it would be 2 times. And then if Baggins slept in his own bed, definitely not with the girls because we're having our own sleepover, it would be 3 times. So basically at nighttime, you can speed up the evening by how many people are sleeping in bed. All right, so this looks like the tomb. This is the tomb of the queen. The tomb of the queen. Just making sure I know what I'm doing. Yeah, so we got a little teleporter. So the rested, you can see in the upper left hand corner. That is because Gamgee decorated the hobbit holes in the Shire. Basically, the decoration actually gives you rested bonus points. So because we're sheltered, warm, and so if you sit there, so the beginning area, I saw that I only got arrested at 15. In this case, Gamgee's home gave me an 18 or a 20. I don't know, it was high. Alright. One to glory, one to ice, one to rule, and one to life. One is far left to the eldest most regal. High clouds and skin. Go right for the youngest. Child of the lyre, a voice to inspire. Cross the sea of despair. Inside the main room, along the spine, aching, one above, one below, both hidden, waiting. I love this is way better than a tutorial. Alright, that was a little bit of some fun fantasy right there. What makes fantasy fantasy? Is it the magic in this? Grappling. Oh, I'm in the Enshrouded. So as you can see the timer at the above, I have 7 minutes to survive, and that's what being Flameborne means. The further down I get in the Enshrouded, however, it makes it harder for me. Oh, I need a lockpick. It makes my time go down. I'm just gonna use pure muscle to get inside this. But being Enshrouded, you know, time goes down, and being Flameborne allows me to fight this Enshrouded. The world is becoming enshrouded, and we were born to fight it. So right here, there's some oxygen. I don't know, oxygen. Normal air, not enshrouded. So Baggins is on the far left mission. So I think we're looking for something. We'll figure out what it is here in a second. And Gamgee went to the far right. And so she's got lockpicks. Or is she out of them? Oh no, I think she's out of them. I don't know. I think I could do this with my muscles. One hatchet, one dream, and that's to open these double doors. You think I can do it? She's asking for some metal scraps. I don't know if I have any. So you can, the crafting is, you can actually make things by hand, or you can use them at a workbench. But there's certain items you can make. Ha-ha! Ha! Gamgee, come back, I'm over here! Yeah. So we made it inside. We're Enshrouded. Baggins is on the other side. So he's looking over there. I think we're looking for buttons. What these buttons should do, we'll find out soon. Oh, did they open the door? I think they opened the door. Okay, let's go and see. The jumping means excitement. They have uncovered something. Oh, a chest! Nice, what's inside? Masterful maze. Nice, so all of these are a little low level for my friends, so thank you guys. This kind of means I need to come back and play with you. You know? But it's really cool. So now I got a bow. So they are green. Oh my goodness. Alright, so disclosure, Baggins and Gamgee are in the United Kingdom. They are in the UK. I don't know if I should do this, because ultimately what's gonna happen is alright, I'm gonna try. Oh, nope. I'm hitting every single spike. They're laughing. They're laughing at me. That was rough. Luckily it didn't hurt too much. I'm so glad I have gear. Imagine if I went in there without any gear. Thanks, Baggins. Big shout out to Baggins for the gear. Oh my goodness. Alright, moving on with ourselves. What are some other things about this? Let's talk about game dev stuff, alright? So the UI is really well. The stamina bar that you see, I feel it's very inspired by like Breath of the Wild, or it's simply just a stamina bar. But you know, the more stamina you get, the more it circles itself. The only thing that I might say the UI could do better at is, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm on a server or a friend's game that's located in the UK. You know, I'm in the East Coast of the United States, but I don't have any indication that I've activated something. What's a great example of that? Earlier when I was trying to use the flame altar or create something or gather stone, the only way it doesn't do that little shine thing, like you've done something. But maybe I've been playing too much Pal World. Maybe I've been playing way too many other games. But I think interacting with something should have more of a oomph or a sound to it. But like that was a great example of what I wish everything else did in this. But if I could find something that oh hey look, oh we found one button, so we're looking for 4. Gamgee found the one on the far right. Baggins is still looking on the one on the far left. And then the last hint said there are 2 in the main room, one high up the spine and one low under the spine. So I'm gonna look for the high one. Doesn't that kind of look like, that kind of looks like somewhere that a button would hide. I think I see it. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, yeah, yep, there it is. I'm just not tall enough. Need to be tall like an tree. Wait, see if I can hit it. Oh, the angle is bad. So there's that room up there. Maybe I can do that. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a higher look. It's hard because I want to keep up with them, but my stamina, ugh. And then putting on the armor has made it me heavier, you know? Like, I'm super unable to... Well, while we're waiting here, I think the hardest part of this has been healing myself. I am now well equipped, thanks to my friends, but when I first started, getting meat, which was like my way of healing myself, was really hard. Because the wolves just only gave me bones, and then the goats were only giving me fur, and the rabbits were only giving me, like, oh gosh, it took so long. Like, I was constantly just like dying. Did you find it, Gamgee? Oh, I think she sees, oh, right here, nice. Did I hit it? I missed, I don't know. All right, we got 3 buttons out of 4. We're gonna leave it up to Baggins. You can do it, Baggins. We believe. If you guys like playing fun new games, you should definitely check out Baggins TV. He is a really, really great streamer, and I aspire to be like him one day. Ah, well done, Baggins. He has opened the tomb, but because we're doing this as friendship, we want to go in together. So, and that's it, everyone. So I didn't really run into any fights in this, but I heard Baggins over there fighting a few people. There are, what are they called? The fell creatures. The fell creatures are in the mist, in the Enshrouded. So, and you can see that down there. That you do not want to go down that lava, but I find it really pretty. Like, I really love this style, this dark fantasy look. A pike meets bulwark. It's wonderful. We'll give that to Baggins, because I'm only in this server once. Like, I'm not going to take the loot. Are you that friend? Are you that friend that logs into a game, gets the great loot, that like special mount, that rare item, and then you never log in again? Curse you. Don't do that. Be a good gamer, friend. Gamgee has a awesome amulet that allows her, see, like, kind of just show you the differences. So Gamgee is a berserker, but she's got a flame sword, and she has an astral shield that is on an amulet. She doesn't even have a shield. She just uses that. Now Baggins has a shield. And okay, so Baggins is a fire wizard, and one thing he was telling me about them is the magic in this is unique in its way that your spells are consumables. So you can see he's using a fire wand, and fire wands obviously have a better rate of casting, whereas you can also use a staff to do more damage, but they're a little slower. But the, like, fireball, for example, is a consumable. You have to make it, or you can find them in chests. Same with healing spells, and in order to cast it, so when you, like arrows, when you've used them, they are gone. And I thought that was really unique. I was like, wow, a mage? You think you would learn the spell and then be able to cast it whenever you want, but no, in this case you have to make the fireballs. You have to make the healing spells. Alright, do I want to head back? Oh. Alright, Baggins is going to go fight some enemies. And oh yeah, speaking of, like, you can see it from up here. I love how it's in the dark. But you can see him casting the fireballs from up here. So he got actually a few fireballs from fighting. But he is a man of the cloth, so wearing the brown dress, he can't really get hit by anything. He does a lot of damage, but he cannot get hit by anything, and you know that comes with the class and stuff. And, you know, that's why he pairs really well with Gamgee, because she's the shield. She's the berserker, but it's kind of fun watching from up here. These little fireballs go off and stuff, so, yeah. Ultimately, Enshrouded's been really fun. I really enjoyed it. I think, like I said earlier, the timing and release of this was unfortunate. This would have been a really fun game to play with friends. It really appeals to someone like me who loves the dark fantasy and the adventures and the classes and this isn't a roguelike game, but I could make it a roguelike game, and that's the beauty of sandbox games. I could play it the way I want to. Well, I just saw a shooting star. It's beautiful. And the colors are really pretty. Very, very pretty. All right, let's take a look now at my tree. I can't unlock too much, but because we just did some exciting tomb exploring, so yeah, it's kind of a fun thing. So airborne, as an assassin, if I'm already flying with my kite, I can boost it. So I can just boost myself a little higher. So chain reaction, every enemy hit with an exploding arrow. Ooh, 20%. Airborne, silent stride. So a lot of back crit damage in this. Endurance is better. So yeah, that sneak attack tree, I really like that. But what can it attach to? I wonder. So updraft. Talking and thinking are not my strongest suits. So silent stride. Power punch. Be gone. Oh, a power punch that sends people away. Do I want to be a trickster? Or do I want to... Because, like, you could see that the bridges on this tree can connect. So I could just go full assassin, and then once I've leveled all the way up to assassin, I could then look to expand. It looks like a ranger and trickster kind of complement the assassin, right? So I could be like an arcane assassin, like where I know magic and like I can assassinate, but magic is on my side. Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like and subscribe button, because I enjoy making these for you every single Tuesday. Big shout out to Baggins TV and Gamgee, and thank you once again, Antonline, for helping put this video together. You, viewer, make sure to check out antonline.com and the NVIDIA Super 80s 4080 Supers that just came out. All right, I'm out of here.